Attorney Nicholas Fortuna. This case, Nicholas, no body prosecution. That makes it difficult, does it not, inherently for the state of Colorado or any state, any investigation, any trial? When you don't have a body, you have some questions, right? Jurors, it's a tougher bar to get over for prosecutors, is it not?
Absolutely. There's no forensic evidence that they could submit on how she died. Also, they have to narrow down the timeline of her death to the point where there's no other possibility. To prove a case beyond a reasonable doubt, that means there's no other reasonable possibility that her death was caused by something other than her husband, or by someone other than her husband. So it makes it very difficult. An example of that is if, an easy example to see how this would work, or what the prosecutors would want to show, is if a man and a wife took off in a small private plane, and then when he landed, his wife was no longer on the plane, but they never found the body. So, the presumption there is that he did something with her. She's missing in that timeline. They're going to have to establish some sort of timeline like that excludes all other possibilities.
Yeah, and they do have his initial statements to investigators, which presumably do not line up with maybe some GPS or phone data. Those types of what we assume inconsistencies, plus these trips to the dump. You can paint a picture, can you not, if you're skilled enough with facts like that to get jurors over that hump, even though it is a difficult task.
Yeah, I mean, those kinds of facts create suspicion, but I do see, and I haven't seen reported, but I do see that they need something else. They need some other driver that would show that there's no one else that could have done it, despite the contradictory statements he made about his whereabouts at certain times and things like. Sometimes those contradictions could be explained away, and even if they can't, it doesn't prove murder.
In this case, you have what just came out in this preliminary hearing, that the victim in this case was having an affair. Now, the state can use that as motive, but the defense can use it as well, can't they? Because it says that there are other people in her life, there are other possibilities that nobody knew about.
Absolutely. It identifies really a straw man for the defense. That's someone that they could point to throughout the whole trial. You could easily see where they would flip the story that she refused to leave her husband, and her lover, was very upset about that. So, it just creates a lot of possibilities, which then, it makes the prosecutor unable to meet their burden of proof beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yeah, and again, Barry Morphew has proclaimed his innocence, pled not guilty to this. We'll have more on this as this transpires and works through the system. Again, that preliminary hearing, just the first step there in Colorado as they move towards trial. Coming up, R. Kelly's federal sex trafficking trial is underway. Today, it's been underway for just over an hour. They had a little late start today. We'll check in with Court TV's Julia Janae, who is in New York, right after this. Stay with us.